I don't want to hear anything about the male loneliness epidemic because this is an actual message that a man sent to me on Hinge like 2 weeks ago. And I've still been thinking about it, and I'm still dumbfounded that this man said this. Okay. A little background. He likes my picture, we match. Somewhere in his profile it says his like hometown was someplace in New Jersey. So I start the conversation and I say, "You really do look like you'd be from New Jersey." He responds.
So this woman is dumbfounded, gentlemen. And you're about to be as well, because I have some harpies, gentlemen, that will make you question your sanity, let's say that way. Now guys, welcome back to the channel. You and also the ladies, the few ladies that watch this channel for some reason unknown to me, welcome back. Ampu is greeting you as well. Like and subscribe if you enjoy this content, guys. We're going to take a look at some women who for the first time on the channel are going to be unsuccessful at dating, and then we have a radical story as well. So let's get started.
"You really do look like you'd be from New Jersey." He responds, he says, "That's me." Already ill. Then somewhere in his profile it said, like the prompt was, "You should not go out with me if," and he said, "You don't like to debate," or something like that. So I say, typo, but I say, "What are we going to debate?" And this is where it gets fishy. He says, "Depends if you're going to cancel me or not." Now this could go very poorly or it can go fine, but I'm feeling iffy. I'm feeling weird about this guy. So I'm a little
So this man is hedging his bets on meeting a normal woman. Down the middle. Nobody's asking her to be traditional conservative, just down the middle, plain and normal. And that's your first mistake. You cannot expect these women on dating apps especially to be anything resembling common sense. Alright? No, they are extreme in their beliefs. They have extremely dumb takes, and they will cancel you. Right?
Meantime, in the next message, and I say, "Already going to cancel you for being a 25-year-old man and not knowing the difference between your and your." Listen, I know I was mean, but you
No, that's fair actually.
have to hear me out. I was feeling not great, but I was like, you know what, let me play along. And then this is one that gets me. He says, "Well, you're gonna love when I hit you over the head with a shovel like Ted Bundy." Right. And I say, "Was this supposed to be a debate topic or," and he says, "Nah, just a bucket list." This is what I have to choose from. These are the slim pickings that I get to pick from. Did he think that that was a way to pick up women? Did he think that was funny? Obviously, I think he thinks that was a joke. But like, in this climate, this is why there's a male loneliness epidemic.
Oh, so this is why there's a male loneliness epidemic, because this woman is allergic to humor, as it turns out. But great on my guy. And this is the level of interest, guys, I want you to have. Okay? This is the level of commitment and of seriousness you should take when approaching dating. But now, talking about unsuccessful at dating, guys, let's hear this woman out.
Some of the men on Hinge have some audacity. I live in New York City and I live in Manhattan. I don't live in any of the boroughs. I live in Manhattan. And I have my Hinge profile settings to like a 10 to 15 mile radius. You all might think that's too narrow, but that's not what this video is about. I match with a guy whose profile says he also lives in Manhattan. We start chatting, we have a good little back and forth banter, and he says, "We should get together." You know I have the receipts for this one. So I say, "I love to," I give him my number, and usually guys will go direct to text when you give your number because, hello, the goal is to get off this app. So then he asks if I'll come to Stanford. And let me add a little more color for you guys that might not live on the East Coast. Stanford is not in Manhattan. It is not in New York City. It is in Connecticut. It is a good 40 to 45 minute train ride from Manhattan, which is totally fine, except he's clearly lying on his profile to match with women in Manhattan because maybe Stanford is not offering much of his liking. So when I ask him if Stanford is where he lives and he says yes, I call this man out because I freaking hate this. Your profile says Manhattan. Number one, I am not opposed to coming to Stanford. One of my friends lives in Stanford. I will get on a train and visit her in Stanford any day of the week. But a man asking me out on a first date, you've got to be out of your mind. So I call him out and say, it's weird to ask the girl to come to Stanford when you're the one lying on your profile. Like, sir, I'm sorry, but you have some audacity. So you're telling me you won't even get on a train ride, a 40-minute train ride, when you're the one lying and trying to source dates from New York City? Get out of here.
Oh wow, sister, that is absolutely shocking. Here's the thing though, guys. I think that if by age, I say 40, you are still single, the problem is not Manhattan, right? That's my take, guys. A good woman, they can live in a village of 5 people, and if they're a good woman, 4 of them will be fighting over them, right? So you live in Manhattan, quite a big metropolitan area, as far as I'm aware of, not American. But yeah, and you're 40 and still single, probably not gonna make it. If I have to be overly cynical, some may say. But now guys, let's move on to this woman. Let me know what you think about the last one. And this woman, actually, we covered her on Patreon. I usually don't, I mean, I've never covered Patreon videos here, but this one you had to see, right? You had to see. So let's take a listen.
Something that I'm always kind of contemplating in my head is that, like, why do I feel so indifferent about having children? Like, I don't not want them at all, but I also don't really want them. Like, I just feel so indifferent about it. I'm like, I could potentially see it someday. Like, I'm open to it, but I'm also not like, I really want that. But I'm also not like, I don't know. I don't think I don't want that. I just don't know. I just feel so indifferent about it. And maybe that's how you're supposed to feel when you're in your mid-20s, is like, you just don't know. And maybe someday I will know. But I just feel like there's so many people around me who are like, they're so excited to be a mom. Like, that is what they want to do. That is what they look forward to. And I just don't feel that way. But I also don't resonate with feeling like, oh no, I don't want kids. I don't know. And off of that point, this completes me. Like, having cats, like having my 2 cats, like, it completes me. It fills that like need to mother in me. And like, I am a mother. I'm a mother.
Cringe overload, guys. People calling themselves mother because they have a dog or a cat. Cringe, right? Ampu, can I get a cringe reaction out of you? Hell yeah. Am I a father, Ampu? Am I a father for having you? You let me know. Ampu doesn't want to be associated. Anyway, guys, here's my ick, right? For me, it's an ick. Call me old-fashioned. I mean, I'm 4,000 years old, but call me old-fashioned. It's just a massive ick for a woman to not like children, all right? And let me start off by prefacing that I don't think that all women should be mothers. I don't think that all men should be fathers. I think that some people are doing a favor to this world by not bringing children to it. But still, it's a ick of mine for a woman to not want children, because nature has literally wired you to want children, yet you don't want them. It's weird. You're a weirdo. In the same way, okay, if you're thinking, oh, Hidan, you're a misogynist. No, I think the same of men. A man who doesn't feel a natural urge to work, provide, or care, or protect, for me is a ick, alright? A man walking down the street with his girlfriend, and maybe some dog pops out and starts barking, and this man hides behind his girlfriend, it's a ick, it's weird. It's disgusting, you know? As a man, you should not have the natural reaction to hide behind your girlfriend when problems arise. It's an ick. So in the same way, it's an ick for me when women are not feminine and they are not nurturing. But let me know what you think about that one.
In fact, I was cleaning up a vomit yesterday off the couch. No, off the rug that he vomited like multiple times, because he ate his breakfast too fast. Anyways, whatever. And I'm like, I'm a mother out here scrubbing this vomit off my rug, and I'm a mother cleaning up your stank ass shits. And I feel like some days I'm like, I think that's enough for me. Like, I think this is enough for me. I fear I'm gonna be a crazy cat lady. I really do. And my dream someday is to have a house and to build a catio. I want a fucking catio. I want to build my cats a catio so bad. Anyways, I don't know how I got here, but sometimes I'm like, do these cats feel that need for me? Like, do I want kids? Do I want to add children on top of these messy ass I don't know. I guess we'll see, but
Okay, so here ends the video, guys. Can we
Enough
go
for me.
back to, let's say,
They're cleaning up your stanking up vomit yesterday.
here. Okay, this woman, guys, massive rack, right? Delicious balcony. And it just pains me that it goes to waste. Okay? This rack will be appreciated by someone who is not a cat. Alright? It's sad, guys. It's sad. Oh. I've always enjoyed more balconies than asses. I know what metaphor to use, so I'll just say asses. And again, it's just so painful, guys. It's so painful to see this go to waste. But hey, that's that's the situation, guys. She chose to be a cat lady, and we all have to feel sorry for that. But anyway, women in today's day and age, not renowned for making the correct decisions that will benefit this world. So nothing new under the sun. But now, guys, now after my very sexist comment, after my very demeaning comment and very hurtful towards the female gender, let's move on to our article. That is titled, "Girlfriend texts her new male friend every day. My girl got close to some dude from her uni class and it's messing with my head. They met like a month ago. She said they clicked fast, talked non-stop for an hour first time. Both of them are kinda withdrawn. Didn't talk to anyone before meeting each other. At first they only texted on class days. Now it's memes, rants about school stuff, late night texts, asking if he's coming to class, etc. It's all academic for now, since they only talk about uni-related things. I was cool with it at first. Happy she made a friend, since she's usually pretty quiet. But texting some guy this much, on top of the time they already spend together twice a week at school, it just feels weird. From what I saw when she was scrolling, is the person she texts the most apart from me. Thing is, she's been really sweet with me lately, tells me she loves me, that I'm the only one, that I'm perfect for her, etc. So I don't want to be the jealous boyfriend out of nowhere. But yeah, it's hard not to feel weird about how often they talk. I've never seen her connect with someone like this, especially another guy. Am I tripping, or do I have a reason to feel worried? To feel weird, excuse me. Well, what do you think about that one, guys? We're gonna read the first comment, and then I'll give you my personal opinion. First comment says, I don't think you have any option but to talk to her about this. People are going to argue like crazy about whether men and women can be friends, whether she's right or wrong to text him, but that's really besides the point, because she is texting him. Your options are, break up with her, stupid rush decision, tell her to stop texting him, controlling and toxic, I disagree with that one, or tell her how you feel. Ask her the questions you need answered. Is there more going on? How would she feel if the roles were reversed? Is there anything she can do to make it easier to trust her, etc.? If you don't like how she responds in words and action, end it. My partner just started a new job and suddenly he was texting a female coworker every other day. He has worked from home for a year and insisted it was just because he was excited to spend time with people again. I told him it made me insecure. He upped the general effort in our relationship and asked me to join them the next time his co-workers went out for drinks. I did and quickly realized she was the only person on his team that isn't snobby, elitist, sarcastic or boring. So if he's going to befriend someone, of course it's her. She is lovely. She's head over heels with her boyfriend. She texts everyone in the office and all the co-workers constantly. They had no apparent physical chemistry. I'm now good friends with her. The end. So, what do you think about the story, guys? What do you think about the comment? Now, personally, I think that overall, it's unacceptable to be texting someone this much. We're no longer talking about acquaintances or colleagues or friends. We're talking about a even intimate, I would say, relationship, right? And look, I will have no problem with this, especially if you're younger and you have a girlfriend from 2 months and things are not that serious. I find it a bit odd and a bit extreme, like some 15-year-olds cutting all contact, cutting all friends aside of the opposite gender because now they have a boyfriend. I find it stupid. I think you can be, you know, in friendly relationships. But here's the thing. If you are married, let alone married, if you are engaged or in a very serious relationship, these things need to be talked out and probably avoided. Like, this level of intimacy is not normal. This is how cheating starts, okay? People don't just cheat out of the blue. They just bang someone they saw on the street 5 seconds after. This is how cheating starts, all right? So it's normal to feel worried and concerned. But again, this relates to serious relationships. Again, I find it a bit stupid when people, especially young ones, they have this dusty-ass relationship from 2 weeks ago, and now they're cutting contact from everyone. They're no longer talking to anyone, you know? But that's my opinion, which historically happens to be 100% correct. But you let me know what you think, guys, about contact with the opposite gender. I haven't had that in 5 years, as far as I recall. But anyway, gentlemen, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy the content, and I'll be happy to see you next time. Have a good one.